Hey Ray, can I borrow $100 from you?
Take it out of yours?
Sure?
Sure.
Oh wow, what a surprise. I didn't expect that. What if some strangers on the street come to you and ask for $100? Would you let them borrow?
If you're Ray, you would.
So, this borrowing $100 from a stranger was the very first test the guy judging a guy that I came across from TED Talk. He took this as his first challenge in an effort to exercise rejection therapy. TED Talk, as many of you probably know, is a media organization that posts talks on various topics online for free distribution under the slogan that it's this idea worth distributing. On his platform, he introduced rejection therapy. Well, this is not the new idea. It was out there for a while, but it got more attention after his speech. So the idea is you come up with some challenges that might lead, well, probably lead to rejection, just like asking money to a stranger on the street. And you seek rejection on purpose for the next 30 days in a way that rejection technique is kind of desensitize yourself from the pain from rejection. That's the whole new idea. Do you have anything in your life that you were dreaming of, you wanted to do, but you couldn't attempt to do? Probably a lot of people have. You can probably relate a lot of your failed attempts, from my perspective, which is worse than failure, to fear of rejection. When do you have somebody you had a crush on, but you thought that person is out of your league, you never asked that person out? That is fear of rejection. Or you wanted to become an actor or actress, but you came up with some good excuses. Oh, I'm not good at acting. Well, who is good at acting in the first place? Or I'm not good looking. Well, it's not about good looking, it's about attractiveness. You can find your quality somewhere. But if you look deep inside, there is a fear of rejection. Well, fear of rejection is very subtle and overlooked. So you cannot pinpoint why you don't try this or that because of fear of rejection. But just listening to my speech, if you can relate some of your stories to fear of rejection, then rejection therapy is for you. So Jia extended his challenge to 100 days. What a crazy guy. And there are some crazy ideas he came up with that entail some lessons. The first challenge was go out and ask a stranger $100, as I mentioned. And as you can imagine, as it was his first challenge, he was very nervous. When he found a stranger he's going to go to, he was so nervous. He went to that stranger slowly with nervousness and the shyness, and then finally he opened his mouth. Can I borrow $100? And then the person, surprisingly, if I was that person, I would just ignore Jie. But the person asked for why. But Jie turned red and just ran away. So first lesson from his first challenge, well, at least have courage to explain why you need a $100 and get engaged in the conversation. So in his next challenge, which was request a burger refill, he was at least engaged in the conversation. And then the employee at the burger place were taking his idea as a consideration, but they're never to do that. Another challenge he did, ask for Olympic symbol donut. You know, there's like 5 circles with a different color that symbolize Olympic. Surprisingly, the employee at Krispy Kreme took it very seriously, and she went back to the kitchen and came back in 30 minutes with the Olympic symbol donut. So the lesson from here, people are genuinely nice and generous way more than we expected. And another challenge from his bucket list was asking if he can give a lecture to the college students. Just FYI, he didn't have any credential as a professor at college. He didn't have a PhD, he didn't have a teaching experience, or he didn't have enough industry experience to share with the students. But he asked for it consistently. Yet he ended up actually talking about the beauty of rejection with the students at the University of Texas at Austin. So the lesson here, if you have a dream or something to offer, don't ever be afraid to offer. There might be some people waiting for it. So after making outrageous requests one after another, he built his mental muscle. Less fear, less shyness, but more confidence. And he also built a principle, which was, give me a reason to ask, then I will ask for anything. But biggest lesson from his rejection therapy was, a lot of people believe that the worst thing that the other person can say when you ask for something is no. That is not true. Actually, the worst thing they can say is, well, you never asked for it. So he found out it's actually himself saying no to his request before people could reject you. So you want a salary raise? Anybody? Surprisingly, no? You don't want salary raise? I do. Yes, there it goes. Then go and ask for it. You might get it. Even if you don't get it, you will find a reason why you don't get it. And then you can work on that for the next, raise. But more importantly, you want to live your life to fullness, not regretting about what you could have done. Then try rejection therapy. It will show you how to open the new door